here's just a little commit switch right here. It's just a simple powered door. It gets the power from the same power that powers all of these things, all of these combination lock switches. Anyway, you go in, you're sealed in. For all purposes, really, you have to now solve the combination lock or die of starvation here, unless you've got explosives. I presume if the person had explosives at this point, they would have been smart enough or rich enough to solve the whole thing. So they probably won't. Anyway, so you're going to suffocate in here, basically, if you don't solve it, which you probably won't, because it's a big lock. So then you come down here, just for fun, another commit switch. That's also kind of I've got these here. Say if they're stupid enough to say, oh, I'll short out the power and go back around. That'll open the door. That will, turn off the fences. Well, okay, you can short the power, but you need the power to open this combination lock. It's set up so that if you don't have power going through here, these traps, you can't get to the vault. So anyway, this is like a 9-bit combination lock. It's pretty darn wide. You can't see down here. That's where I have all the, well, I'll show you, because that's just the kind of guy I am. Anyway, so here's the deal. We have some stuff down here. If you touch these, this has a certain code that needs to be put in, and if you put it in, it disables the traps to the vault. And if you hit any of the wrong switches, it's gonna permanently cut the power here, so you can't do it. It's gonna break the circuit, so you can never disable the traps to the vault. So I just have these hidden here so people can't see the code as they're burglaring me, unless they have a lot of saws or explosives or something. So anyway, I've got my code here. I'm not going to mention it just because. And then we get over here. So I'll take you down here. You can see how this works. So here's my vault over here. I just have this kind of barricaded off. There's probably better ways I could do this, but I don't care. With some concrete and steel, and then pits. Because everybody has saws. Everybody, if they're rich enough, will have explosives. Everybody has cutters. But ladders, don't always have ladders. Anyway, so I just made some pits. Pits around the vault, so only one square you can really access it from. And you got to disable these traps to do so. So we kind of have a dual mode here. Power door needs to be off. Trap doors need to be on for you to walk over them. So anyway, I just have an electric floor. This starts on, and the power door, of course, starts closed. So down here, I have this rigged up so that, okay, you solve the combination lock. Power goes through here. You've got, you've now got power going up through here. Okay, well this power here sends power all the time up to the power door and the electric floor. That's just to dissuade you from sawing and everything like that. So when you send power, get the combination right, that sends power here, and it's gonna cut the power with this voltage triggered inverted switch. It's gonna cut this power to the door. So now electric floor is off and power door is off. And then these trap doors, basically, in their default state, I've got power going here, which is cut by default. It's going to keep them off. So when you get the combo right, not only does it open the door and turn off the floor, but it's wired such that it's going to turn on with this little switch and loop here with the wire bridge. I've got it looped around. It's going to turn all these on. Voila, you have access to the vault. And this is just, all this stuff here is just various types of wiring to discourage people from trying to cut things, because if you cut things, you can't get to the vault. So this system kind of needs to stay intact. It's kind of the opposite of beginner level electronics traps, where people think, oh, if I just cut the power to this door or cut the power to these floors, I've got it. if people try and cut things here, they're going to destroy their ability to get to the vault, which is absolutely great in my opinion. So I'm just going to undo myself out of this situation. I don't think there's anything more to explain. That's about it. So I'm going to go and test it out now and see if I can kill some people. Thanks for listening and watching. Bye-bye.